What's up, everybody? My name is Anthony Walker. Sorry for the delay there, ladies and gentlemen. Few miscues there a little bit, but sorry for the delay. I'm here. I'm live. My bad. I had to do something there. I conked it out a little bit at the beginning there, and so again, sort of funny delay there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to review. I'm here to review the show, the Beast in the East show. Sorry, I got taken out of context there because I was setting things up there a little bit and it didn't come out very well. So again, I apologize for that. Welcome to this live stream. Hopefully you guys will like this live stream. So again, sorry for the 20-minute delay. I made a mistake and it's my bad, my fault. But hopefully you guys will like it. This is the Beast in the East show from July, Japan show, which took place July 4th. Hope you guys will enjoy this. And if so, hit the like button, hit the like button underneath and show your support to the Wrestling Matters channel. Again, my name is Anthony Walker. I host a podcast on this show, and I was kind of doing a few things during this whole process, and it was all kind of new to me, this little thing, and it was all new, very new stuff and everything. And I was thinking to myself this week, I wanted to review this network show, so I thought, why not stream it? So I host a podcast 3 times a week. So hopefully, if you guys like this stream, I might do something. If this goes down well with you guys, I might do some in the future as well. So anything just to boost this Wrestling Matters channel up. More of my other stuff later on. I'll promote that. No chat on this one. This is just me reviewing the show. If you want me to use the chat in future streams, let me know. If you want me to do some more streams, I look to do more stuff. I wanted to do this via the custom bit on the live streams as well, but I haven't got round to using that part yet. So Google Hangouts is the best thing for it at the moment. So, it is what it is. If you're new around here at the Wrestling Matters channel, rather, and you like what you see and that, be sure to hit that like button. Let me know. Feedback is welcome on this channel, and as well as my games channel. More on that later. Again, sorry for the delay, guys. I've made a quite error of judgment and everything, but I'm here to hopefully entertain you guys as well. I do a podcast show 3 times a week, as you guys very well know. I do a Wrestling Matters show on Mondays. I do ICW podcast on Tuesdays, and I do a podcast on Wednesdays on Progress Wrestling, which you can see on this very channel you're watching right now. As you're watching this stream right now. If you're not here for the stream, don't worry. It's going to be on the Wrestling Matters channel itself. So be sure to check that out at some point as well and give it a like and show your support to it. It'll be greatly appreciated to me and for what I'm trying to do to get my content out there. I'm not looking for anything big on this channel. I'm just looking for ways to be creative and unique and to come up with some fresh things to get you guys to be aware and hopefully enjoy what I do. So, like I said, my name is Anthony Walker. I bring the best in professional wrestling, and tune into my podcast each and every week. It's on this YouTube channel, as well as SoundCloud and OSW TV. Shout out to you guys. I'll get to you guys in a minute later on in the show. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get talking about the main point of this whole stream, and that is the July 4th show, which took place in Tokyo, which is the Beast in the Far East, or the Beast in the East. I don't know why it was called that. I'll get to the reason why. I've got a bit of doubts about it calling that. But anyway, it started off with a great match involving Chris Jericho, Neville, going one-on-one. Chris Jericho, the host of Talk is Jericho podcast. Wow, Talk is Wrestling. Talk is Jericho podcast, and the future that is Mr. Adrian Neville. Now, a great wrestling match to kick off. Really enjoyed this match. Feeling each other out. I've got some notes on here as well from the matches. I'll just read through them. Feeling each other out to start off. Quickness advantage with Neville. So far, some mat wrestling by Y2J into a bow and arrow. Neville gets a near fall. That was because when he had the bow and arrow on, Chris Jericho, he was looking, he had his shoulders to the mat. So that's why that happened. Why they do that? Why referees, do that is beyond me. I mean, that's why it just makes it difficult for themselves as well. It really does. I mean, this video podcast whole thing, I mean, it is. Anyway, enough of me rambling on. Y2J showing some mat wrestling, trying to wrestle Neville gets out. Then gets clotheslined over the ropes. Neville on his feet, drop kicks Jericho outside, but Jericho backdrops him over the top rope. Neville lands on the apron and then hits his classic springboard drop kick. I remember Jericho doing that one time in a tag match with him and Christian against Booker T and Goldust, and the ropes just snapped. The second rope just snapped underneath. Maybe since that point, they've had to revamp the second rope a little bit to make sure that didn't happen again. But I just remember that. But that is vintage Jericho, as Michael Cole says. Jericho taking the fight to Neville. Jericho hits a crossbody, gets a near fall. Now wrestles Neville on the mat, wearing him out with holds, just slowing the pace down a little bit. Neville gets a quick near fall, takes an enziguri. Jericho gets a near fall out of that. Jericho goes old school on Neville and gets a near fall, which is his little, when he gets Neville on the mat, he goes for the cover, stands on them and does his little pose thing, which is hilarious. That would have been better. I think he did that a couple of times when he was babyface, but that would have been better when he was a heel, in my opinion. Where are we? Jericho controlling the pace against Neville. Jericho hitting hard chops. Neville throwing kicks. Jericho hits a double axe handle off the top, then a running bulldog, goes for the walls, but Neville countered. Walls of Jericho, that is. Neville throwing kicks, gets stopped by Y2J from flying. Neville hits a front face suplex, goes for his move, the Red Arrow, misses. Jericho counters the powerbomb attempt or Hurricane Rana attempt by Neville, kind of thing. Neville jumped into like a powerbomb position, goes for the Hurricane Rana, and then counters it into the walls of Jericho. Neville managed to break. Neville hits the dive on Jericho on the outside, which is like a high jump move that he does. He kind of turns it into like a high jump style kind of move, which is fucking phenomenal. Springboard drop kick, standing shooting star gets Neville a near fall. Jericho hits a forearm, rocks Neville, hits his lion salt, gets a near fall out of that. Neville hits a springboard right into a code breaker from Jericho. Apologies on the little delay there. And Jericho gets a near fall out of that. Neville hits a German suplex, then hits a super kick, then hits another one, goes for his Red Arrow. Jericho counters it, and Jericho wins with the Walls of Jericho, which actually wasn't the Walls of Jericho, because it was actually the Lion Tamer that he used to do it, because as we all know, all wrestling fans know, it was Jericho that started his career, or got over in his career, in Japan. So, but like I say, a great match to start off, and a great way. And that's what I talked about on the Sunday Segway Wrestling podcast, about standards. It's matches like that should start a show. You should get, you don't get that on Raw. You get 20-minute boring promos on Raw. But have matches like that on Raw to start off, and then Raw wouldn't be so fucking annoying at times. But it is. Now, the next match here on this video podcast, this Wrestling Matters video podcast that I'm going to review, is from the show, and that is Paige versus Tamina Snuka versus Nikki Bella for the Divas title. Nikki gets the cover, near fall only though, a fast start to the match. Paige unloads on Tamina. Second rope kick by Nikki, gets a near fall. Paige and Nikki hit a double suplex, then a drop kick on Tamina. Tamina goes outside, and then Nikki and Paige just go at each other. Paige gets a near fall. Takedown by Nikki gets her a near fall. Paige knee to the face gets a near fall. Nikki and Paige take it to each other. Tamina causes the Tower of Doom. They're on the second rope, and then Tamina comes in and just like power bombs. I believe it was Paige, and then Nikki or Paige takes the suplex area and just power bombs the tower, and that's what it's called, the Tower of Doom. Tamina gets near falls out of that and blames the referee for not counting fast, which was just fucking hilarious. Tamina face first on Nikki's knee, then takes a kick from Paige. Nikki hits the Alabama Slam on Paige, gets a near fall. Great wrestling between Paige and Nikki. Paige hits a cradle DDT and gets a near fall. Paige and Nikki could have had a one-on-one match and it would have been great because Nikki's really improving as a Divas champion, and her reign as Divas champion is becoming very, very quick. I don't know if they're doing this because of what AJ Lee did and everything and that, or maybe the fact that Nikki Bella is, from what it seems at least, the future Mrs. Cena. Wink, wink. But yes, Paige locks in the PTO. Tamina kicks her right in the face. Tamina hits a Samoan drop, misses the Superfly splash. Nikki rolls through, hits a forearm, and retains the Divas title in what was an okay triple threat Divas match for me. If you check out the Offshoot Radio podcast or the other podcasts that I've done on the Wrestling Matters podcast, you will understand my very vocal on the Divas. I'll be very vocal on the Divas division itself and why I am so frustrated with it and why it's called the Total Divas division. So be sure to check that out as well. Now, I don't really have much to say about this next match because it was Brock Lesnar and Kofi Kingston. And let's just face it, it was the destruction of Kofi Kingston. Kofi using quickness, Brock using his power, but Brock attempts a suplex, but Kingston lands on his feet. Hits a springboard dropkick that ends up rocking Lesnar a little bit. Brock takes Kofi to Suplex City. Brock hits another German suplex. Brock hits 3 German suplexes, hits an F5, and gets the victory. Brock is not done with Kofi Kingston. Hits another suplex, and then hits an F5. Woods comes down. Xavier Woods comes down, takes a clothesline. Big E comes down, takes a clothesline. F5 to Woods, F5 to Big E. Damn, it sucked to be the New Day then. And Brock Lesnar sends a message to only the New Day, but to Seth Rollins for July 19th at Battleground. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Is he in trouble, Seth Rollins? And I'm predicting right now, Brock Lesnar, the new World Heavyweight Champion after July 19th. It's a done deal, especially after what happened on Raw. But I don't get this New Day thing, to be honest with you. Yes, I don't like the New Day. I think the New Day suck, as the crowd chants, New Day sucks. I respect Big E and Kofi Kingston as wrestlers. I think they are talented. I think it's just a case of WWE didn't know what to do with them, and they threw him in this group. Xavier Woods, for me, it's a case of what have he done for me lately, which is not much. And no offense, but the last time Xavier Woods was relevant in my eyes was when he was in TNA as Consequences Creed. But enough said about that. But at the moment right now, Woods would be best off being the manager of that group, to be honest. Because all he does when he's not wrestling or he's not in the team, he's out on the outside and you can hear him vocal on the outside, man. It really is. It's just annoying. But, I mean, to call these guys the modern day Freebirds would be an insult to the Freebirds, quite frankly. But anyway, moving swiftly on. Finn Balor and Kevin Owens for the NXT title. Now, this was an epic match itself. Finn Balor coming home to Prince Devitt, you know, to Japan, because he was Prince Devitt when he was in Japan, or Fergal Devitt. And he's coming back in WWE now and looking to take the title from Kevin Owens in what was an epic match. Finn kicks Owens in the corner, goes for the finish. Owens rolls outside. Finn dives on Owens. He was on the top. He said, all right, you move outside. I'll dive on you instead. Finn on another gear, taking the fight to Owens. Drop kicks Owens while sat in a corner where he was on the outside. He was in the guardrails on the chair in front of the guardrails in the corner, and Balor just drop kicked him. Owens uses his power, counters. Balor hits a Samoan drop and gets a near fall. Owens punishing Balor. Owens stops Balor, quickening the pace, gets a near fall. Owens slowing down Balor, which was basically the story of the match. Basically, Owens slowing down the pace of the match, keeping it at his pace. Owens manhandles Balor outside, throws him into the steps. Owens hits a senton, gets a near fall. Owens looking for the count out win. Owens wearing him out, wrestles him on the mat. Balor, that is. Roll through dropkick by Balor creates space, allowing him to get back into the match. Balor gets a near fall off a forearm from the second rope. Owens does the 5 moves of doom, John Cena's 5 moves of doom, as it's known, mocking John Cena and probably sending a message to John Cena, because July 19th, Kevin Owens fights John Cena for the US Championship to end their little series of matches that they've been doing. And great match of the year candidates as well, I might add. If you ask me, the Money in the Bank match was the best one. Takedown double stomp by Balor. Owens hits Balor with forearm. Balor hits the Pele kick. Both men were down at this point. Balor hits a suicide dive, then hits the double stomp off the top rope, then hits a Devon reverse DDT, which is basically, he gets him into the reverse DDT position, he lifts him up, and then slams him on the mat. Kind of move, for those of you that don't know. Owens hits Balor with a German suplex, then a cannonball, gets a near fall, then hits a package powerbomb and gets a near fall out of that. Now, package powerbomb, I called it the package powerbomb. Michael Cole and Byron Saxton didn't even know what to call it. He hooked him in the package power driver move, like he was going to go for the package power driver, lifts him up like he was going to package power drive him, and then slams him on his side. You know, like if Balor's taking a bump on his side and he's laying that way across and gets a near fall out of it. That's what I called it. It would be more of a package powerbomb if he just went like that and then did the powerbomb face first in the direction it was. But I just called it a package powerbomb anyway because it sounded good and it made more sense. And at least I called it, unlike Michael Cole and Byron Saxton. Balor hits a swing blade. Balor goes up top. Owens stops him, but then he gets kicked in the face. Finn goes up top, hits the double stomp, but Owens kicks out. Balor beating the legit piss out of Owens, gets him in the corner. Balor showing his frustrations and just, you know, hits him in the corner and everything and just unloads on him. Toe-to-toe on the second rope. Owens goes for his fisherman buster move. Balor counters. Owens goes for the suplex. Kicks Owens, rather. Goes for the suplex. Owens counters and hits his rolling senton. Owens gets a near fall out of that. Balor counters the Swanton Bomb move that Owens did. Yes, Owens did a Swanton Bomb move, only to get countered. And then Balor hits a single arm brainbuster, which is like if he was going to do like a Dirty Deeds, go for the double arm DDT, but hooks one arm and then lifts him up and then drives him down into the mat and gets a near fall out of that. Owens catches Balor with a super kick, then a sleeper suplex. That's right, Michael Cole and Byron Saxton, which is the sleeper hold, and it just suplexes him over backwards that way, and he takes like a front bump as he's landed. Michael Cole and Byron Saxton didn't even call that. Just like most moves in this match, they didn't even know what to call them. And it was like, you know, Do your research, guys. Watch more indie shows because you've probably got that. And I swear at one point they were looking at each other and think, what do you call that? You know, kind of move. I swear that was the case. That was the feel that I got when I was watching the match at that point. Owens shouts, "You can't beat me," slaps Balor. Balor slaps back. Balor counters the pop-up powerbomb. Hits a clothesline, which knocks Owens inside out. Then hits his corner dropkick twice, one while Owens was standing up, and then one while Owens was sat in the corner. Goes up top, hits his double stomp, and becomes the new NXT champion. Now, August 22nd, the rematch has been signed. I believe it's August 22nd in Brooklyn for the TakeOver show. So you will get to see this match again. Why it's been that for, I don't know, August 22nd, but hey. So we'll wait and see what happens next in this little rivalry. And the Dragon came out, Tatsumi Fujinami came out to show his respect, and Balor wanted to shake Owens' hand, but Owens walked away in disgust out of that. So, and now for the main event. Oh boy, John Cena, Dolph Ziggler, teaming against Kane and Wade Barrett. I have some questions about this. I'll get to that in a second. Wade and Dolph start off the match. Dolph getting the advantage. Mat wrestling again, back and forth. Wade gets a near fall. Dolph gets advantage. Dolph gets a near fall and hits a drop kick. Gets another near fall. Wade tags in Kane. Dolph tags in Cena. Power advantage with Kane. Quickness from what I saw with John Cena. Advantage with Kane and Wade. Wade taking it to Cena, wrestling him on the mat, controlling Cena. Kane stops Cena from tagging in Ziggler. Wade and Kane isolating Cena in the corner, in their half of the ring. Great tag team wrestling. Kane gets a near fall off Cena power slam attempt. 2 body slams gets Kane a near fall. Cena in a lot of trouble. Wade kicks Cena hard in the back and in the gut and gets a near fall out of that. Wade wrestling Cena on the mat, wearing him out. Cena uses his power, counters Wade, hits an AA, but cannot make the tag, goes for an AA on Kane. Kane just falls on top of him and then gets a near fall. Kane hits his flying clothesline move on Cena and gets a near fall out of that. Cena runs into a side slam by Kane, gets a near fall. Kane gets a near fall on that one, by the way. Wade and Kane cannot seem to put Cena away. Wade misses second rope elbow. Cena tags Dolph, fight back on. Neckbreaker, then elbow, gets a near fall for Dolph. Dolph makes a mistake and Wade just basically kicks him in the face. Wade and Kane working well as a tag team, which is frustrating to Cena and Dolph. They isolate Dolph. Kane hits a suplex, gets a near fall. Wade unloading on Ziggler. Ziggler in trouble. Hard kick to the gut, gets a near fall. Wade wearing out Ziggler. Ziggler fights back, gets a near fall. Wade clotheslines him, tags in Kane and gets a near fall. Kane looking for the win, slows down Ziggler on the mat. Dolph goes for the famous Kane counters into a powerbomb and gets a near fall. Ziggler in trouble, takes a boot from Wade, knocks out side. Kane gets a shot in. Wade takes it to Ziggler. Sorry, there was a lot to read there. On the outside, gets a near fall, then wears him out on the mat. Wade hits Winds of Change, gets a near fall. Kane gets the tag, unloads on Dolph. Kane working on the back. Kane jumps right into Dolph's knees. The groin hitting the lower region of Kane hitting the knee area, which is very nice. Wade and Kane isolate Dolph and Cena's definitely getting frustrated. Dolph counters the choke slam, hits a DDT. Kane tags in Cena, the fight back on. Cena hits his 5 moves of doom. Cena hits an AA on Kane. Ziggler hits the super kick on Wade and then hits the AA on Wade. That Cena hits the AA on Wade and gets the victory. And ends what was, quite frankly, a great show. I really, really did enjoy that show when I was watching it on the network. Yes, I am subscribed to the network. And yeah, it was very good. Very good show. My only critique, though, I have one critique on this. Why was the tag match the main event? Don't get me wrong. On any other show, that match could have got over as the main event. But why was it the main event on this show? What should have been the main event, in my opinion, since it was built around him, was Brock Lesnar. The Brock Lesnar match. But I could understand why that wasn't the main event, because let's face it, Brock literally destroyed Kofi Kingston. But if that's the case, then why wasn't the NXT Championship match the main event? Because that would have made more sense, to be honest. I mean, it was Finn Balor returning to Japan, looking to win the NXT Championship, and he calls Japan his second home. It would have made more sense to do it that way, but no. WWE, this is what annoys me about them. They always have to cater to John Cena's needs. Okay? They always pick out John Cena. I'm sure Cena gets frustrated with it as well at times, but Cena is their top guy, and, we have to put Cena in the main event. It just makes no sense to me. All in all, other than that critique, that was a great, great show to watch. And apparently it got over so well with WWE in that they're going to look to do more shows of that in the future, which would be cool to do. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to watch this live stream. Before I go, I'll do a quick promotions. If you're not watching this stream right now, don't worry, you're going to get to see this on the Wrestling Matters channel. So be sure to subscribe to the Wrestling Matters channel at subscribe to the Wrestling Matters channel. As you see, hit the subscribe button underneath. Shout out to OSW TV, Only Scottish Wrestling. They are the affiliates of the Wrestling Matters podcast. Shout out to you guys. Big shout out to Sunday Segway as well and Offshoot Radio. Be sure to check out Sunday Segway each and every Sunday. And also check out the Offshoot Radio show, the Offshoot Radio podcast with the gorgeous Roxy, James Belmont, and Mike Rodriguez, even though Mike wasn't there when I was on. So be sure to check it out. And all in all, guys, also check out the Games Matter channel as well, which if you go onto my YouTube, this YouTube site, you will see in the corner my second channel. Check that out as well for if you enjoy gaming and you want to see good gaming footage as well. I'm doing some series on there, some Grand Theft Auto series, WWE 2K15 series, etc., etc. Get yourself on there if you enjoy that kind of fun as well. And hell, if you want to play me, let me know. I'm looking to do some live streams on there. And be sure to hit the like button, guys, if you like what you saw today. If you like this video, this stream that I've did as well, because I look to do this in the future as well. Like I said, I haven't quite gotten the hang of the custom side of live streaming yet. That's why I've had to do it in that's why I've had to do it in this kind of Hangouts, Google Hangouts kind of thing, just to make it more easy and make it more easy for me to bring it to you guys as well. I'm looking to do some more in the future, just something to add a little bit of something to the channel and everything, because at the moment right now the channel's getting to be a little bit boring. So I'm just looking to do something new and something different and something unique for the channel and be different. That's what the key thing is all about for me as well. And also, guys, in the future, and to whoever's watching this right now, whether you're on the stream or on YouTube, if you want, I haven't got the enable live chat on because I just wanted to do this review show. If you want me to do this chat or to want me to come on here and you want to chat with me, I'll be more than happy, do a Q&A or something, and you could talk about me. You want to get to know me, that's fine. You want to talk about my podcast. If you want me to, hell, if you want to come on my podcast, let me know. Also, guys, drop a comment in the in the comments box underneath here on YouTube. If you like what you saw, feedback is welcome. What can I do to improve? Remember, guys, go easy on me. This is my first stream that I've done in a while on this channel. I did one before which didn't quite work out, but I'm looking to do more as well that I've improved since then. Whatever ways that I can improve on these channels, because at the end of the day, guys, I want these channels, this channel, the Wrestling Madness channel, and my games channel as well, to be about you guys. Because, you know, like I say, feedback is welcome on channels. Constructive feedback is welcome, whether it's good, whether it's bad, anything that can help me to improve from you guys. Like I say, it's you guys that have, you know, your opinions. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, just like being a wrestling fan. Everybody's entitled to their opinions as far as being a wrestling fan is concerned. So be sure to hit me up with there. Hit me up in the comments box underneath. Or if you want, go on to my wrestling channel, YouTube page. I'm sure you'll find my email as well. Go and find that and hook me up on there as well. Just any good criticism, any tweaks here and there that can help me improve both my channels to make them the best viewing channels or the best entertainment channels for your viewing pleasure as well. Because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Without you, without your support, you know, this ain't going to work. Be sure to check out the Wrestling Madness Podcast Twitter site as well. Follow me on there at WM Podcast. Also follow my Twitter as well at Tony_Walker, as well as check out the Facebook page for the Wrestling Madness Podcast as well. Facebook.com/WM Podcast. Thank you for your support on that as well. It means a great deal. Your support means I'm doing something right, whether it's good or bad. You know, feedback, like I say, is welcome. And thank you for taking the time to tune in to this little live stream. Again, sorry for the delay, guys. I was doing something. It was my mistake. It wasn't your fault, guys. It was my mistake. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in to see this. And until next time, guys, my name is Anthony Walker. Peace out.